With my ex. With my face. Hey, hey, hey. My ex going slow. My ex going slow. My ex going slow. My ex. Hey. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Go Terrell. Go Terrell is in the building. I'm a little slow. Computer acting kind of slow today. I don't know where it is. I don't know. It's Thursday and it's ladies' night downtown Orlando. Come on in. We'll talk about some things today. You know, come on, hit the like button or dislike button. Share, subscribe. Hit the hearts. Hit the thumbs down. Hit your spouse in the mouth. We do not promote violence here. Hit the couch. Hit yourself. Slap yourself. Oh, let me get the slap. 2 times. How did you still do slap fights? I ain't saw things in a while. You thirsty or something? You thirsty? Yes, I'm thirsty. And let's go to our subject today. Thirst traps, being thirsty. We got the relationship gurus out here. We had Kevin Samuels, you know, Kendra G, Ayana, saved my life. Andrew Tate, the manosphere. Now, their whole stick, and they're what everybody say, male or female. They say, hey, you need to give somebody with values. How you gonna get a man with value? A valuable man. How you gonna get a valuable man? How you gonna get a valuable woman? How you gonna do all this? They give people all this advice about how to do things. And you know what? They're all single. Never married. Nobody's on here married. So they give you advice that they only have to use for themselves. Now, we have Mr. Samuel Samuels, rest in peace. He was out here, man. People go listen to him all the time. Like, yeah, you need to do this and do that. You know, how much you weigh, dress size, shop. What do you rate yourself? And then females doing there, and some guys did, some guys sometimes. But you can't use 7. I give myself an 8, 9. Oh, so you must be like Kelly Rowland, Beyonce level, Pam Grier. No, ma'am. Slap yourself. You do one of these. Hey, ma'am, you have 4 kids, 6 baby daddies, live in the projects. You're 39 years old, and you want more kids. You think a man with value wants to have you be with you? Give me a reason. Well, you know, I'm nice, you know what I'm saying? I'm feminine, my energy and all that stuff. No. Oh, Dad's folks. I know Dad's folks like this one.
Man, I don't even know why you choose to have a topic like this, man. You already know women gonna always say it's the man's for 99 every goddamn thing, so it ain't going nowhere.
No, I'm just we gotta break all this down because all these people that give relationship advice ain't never married. They've been married
And
before
then the one,
divorce. Steve Harvey been married like 4 times.
well, you know, that's you. You always listen to somebody. You live vicariously. Social media, like I say this to this day, is our number one
Hey,
flaw.
stop using the big words, man. I don't know what vicariously means, sir.
You know, social media is our number one enemy. Women look at it. You get the ones that say, "I want to be like that," or you get the ones that's in denial that be like, "Nah, I don't want to be like that." Yes, you do. You do. You want to live that lifestyle. You want to go to those cities. You want to do all that other stuff they do. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is. Now, I admit, men, we we do be on some fuck shit. I will say that with everything in my chest. We be on some fuck shit. And I'm
Don't say
not gonna
we,
lie
sir.
about that.
Speak for yourself.
You you too, nigga. You just don't want to admit you in denial. See,
See?
that's it.
See?
You in
A
denial.
single person
But but then
how I
no, but I'm trying to answer the question. But
okay,
in the
go ahead.
same instance, women be on fuck shit too, and they don't want to admit to it.
Okay. What do you think this stuff? I know people trying to say social media, but guess what? Social media ain't been out for too long. What? Say about 10 years,
That's a
roughly.
fucking lie, Brian. The internet got booming when we graduated in '97. It got booming. So
Negro.
at that time, you had what did we have there? It was
Yeah,
Facebook
College
booming really
Club,
that.
Black Planet,
No, we had
Black Voices,
Space. Yeah, Black Voice. We had what's the
Space.
other MySpace. You had all that other
But
shit going
MySpace
on,
has
so
come
it
out what?
wasn't
In
really that potent.
2009?
Well,
MySpace has been out there long. Do
MySpace
I
was
sound
out for a
loud?
minute, Brian.
Do I sound
MySpace was out for MySpace was out for a minute. The early 2000s.
Yeah, I think
MySpace
like
was out in the early 2000s.
okay,
Like
2003.
2001,
It
2001.
came out. It said Fizz lost in 2003. I ain't get on that thing till like 2009.
You didn't get on it, but everybody else was on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But before that, you know what I'm saying, people still was out there doing the same thing. Well, I guess reality TV was out there too. These soap
Yeah, think
operas.
about it. You had Love and Hip Hop, Black Ink. You had MTV, Jersey Shore. You had 106 in Park. You had all that stuff people were looking at, trying to be like, I wanted to be like them when I got older. So that's
Yeah.
the reason why the shit we got going on now is it. And dude, I had this discussion with older women at work, and I said, "Is it love still out there?" And all of them said, no, it's not out there.
Okay, it's out there.
You got to have money nowadays. Brian, let's just say this. If you ain't got the right amount of, if your pockets ain't deep enough, you're not going to find that real love.
Oh, so what you're saying is that everybody's on the same page about, okay, I got to grease my pocket. Because I know some people that's married now and ain't got that much money.
I ain't saying it's got to be a lot of money, but they always look for somebody to help take care of a situation. I don't know why women be like, oh, I'm independent, or they want a man to pay all their bills. I hate to use this word, but bitch, when you was staying by yourself, you pay all them bills by yourself, and you got somebody come in to help out. You mean tell me half ain't good enough?
No. Because the thing is that they want you to pay their bills and they still want to go out and do other things.
No.
Yeah.
To me, that's being selfish. If a man wants to come in and help pay some of the bills, pay half of the bills, you should take that as a plus. You should really take that as a plus. Because technically, if he wasn't in your life, you'd be fronting all that shit by yourself.
Yeah, and I think some females, they'd rather do it by themselves and go do a little tricking out there instead of having somebody they is committed to, because I think they're afraid of commitment.
Well, you know what? Let's get to the bottom of it. I've never been in a society where hoes want to sip their hoes.
No,
I know I'm gonna burn some. I know I'm gonna burn some bridges. I know I'm gonna burn some bridges today, but I've never been in a society where hoes want to sip their hoes. You selling pussy and you won't consider yourself a hoe.
No, they can't say that. They gotta say something different. It's just like us buying it. We gotta say, no, we're really tricks. Yeah, we're really tricks, but we trying to say, no, I'm taking somebody on a nice date, show them a good time. Spend my money on, and hopefully we might get some at the end, and boom. Or if I pay a bill or something, they being all nice to me, they give me a little something. I'm just doing it as a friend because I care about you. That's why I'm doing it.
Dude, the crazy part about it is, man, it just amazes me that hoes want to set their hoes. That's what's getting me. You selling the pussy and you want to say that you a hoe.
They can't think that way, man. Hey,
okay.
Think about it. Men, when we've been playing sports all our life, we say, no, we still can go out there and do it. We lie to ourselves. And we know we ain't nowhere in the same shape as we used to be. So we lie to ourselves and try to do things that we know we can't do.
Oh, yeah. I still try to get out there and run a motherfucking route.
Do this and do that. Yeah.
I still try to get out there and run a motherfucking route like I'm fucking back in college and shit. Try to get out there and fucking sprain my motherfucking Achilles. No goddamn well. I can't play quarterback no more, or do none of the bullshit I used to do when I was young.
No, because we're vibrant and stuff. We think we can do it, so we put that in our head. Like we watching football games, man. I would cover that play. No, and it's like some people they're delusional. They're like, okay, just because he's paying all this stuff that I need him to do. Because what they say is what one man won't do, another man will. Like, dang, that's how you think. So you just want somebody else to do it. You don't want to spend your own stuff. Yeah, but my thing is that why are we listening to these relationship experts, and they all are single? We broke up.
What you do?
Uh-oh, you breaking up, Des, folks, or is that me? It might be in the Des.
You
going in and out. Oh, I think we lost Des. It'll come back in. He's fading away. Them girls must got on this thing. We call these mothers whores. They're not whores. They're opportunists. They would say they want a fair wage for what they do. Even though they do the same thing everybody else does. He's just a different person. I guess another question too, man. As we ever get back on, like people be buying these escorts for like $1,000 a pop, and I'm thinking to myself, like, what do they actually do for $1,000? How good is it? Now, if you doing pornos and things like that, you on there, to get paid to do a scene, so you can go and sell it and stuff. But if you an escort, say, hey, I got this girl there, she's $1,000, man, and she's what she want to do. She charge you $1,000 to hit. Is it really good, or just what do they do? Is it something exciting? I don't know. Anybody pay $1,000 for a chick? I know at the Bunny Ranch you can do that, but they run the business. But $1,000 for one nut. Who's doing this? How does it feel? Is it real tight? Is it real wet? Do they play with your butthole or something? Do they make you come like in 2 seconds? What is it? Is it that they do little dance moves, something for you? They dance strip in front of you, get you aroused. Is it like a package deal? Okay, you get a dance, oral, anal, coochie, all for $1,000. Then I'll cook some breakfast or lunch or dinner, whichever one comes, whichever one it is. Is it a package deal? Because I be seeing people, man, getting these escorts. You know why you watch movies and stuff like, man, these escorts, man, $1,000. Oh, I'm not cheap, baby. I remember one homeboy, man, I was out in Vegas. He said his homeboy, he's like a pimp or something. He was like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? He got high end females. They go to the LA Lakers game. You know what I'm saying? And do their thing. Escort like $500 a pop. I'm like, damn, $5 a pop. I said, what is it? Are you using a condom? Male condom, female condom? Are you raw dogging? What is it? Are they squirters? Are they moaners? Are they screamers? What is it? Do they do fetishes? What is it? I'm sorry. The same ones that I don't pay for feel the same way as the ones that I do pay for. But anyway, we went to Des get back with that one. But yeah, back to what I was saying before. I know before it's Kevin Samuels, he was giving everybody advice and stuff. It sounded like some sound advice, but he was single. You die alone, and he was single the whole time. Then we have, Miss Anna. Miss Anna saved my life, fixed my life, whatever. And she's not married at all. She on all these different talk shows. She got people yelling to holes in the ground. Just yell, just scream. All this stuff they be saying and doing. If I say the same shit, which I do all the time, people look at me stupid. Like, you don't know, see, that's why you're single. See, that's why you're gonna stay single. Well, goddamn it. Do your stuff work? Hmm. Does it work better for you? Tell me. Everybody with relationship advice. Now, I know some people who gets married and before they go talk to the preacher, you know what I'm saying? The preacher's married, he give relationship advice. You have to go through relationship classes, things like that, to make sure everything's straight. Work out the kinks. Now, these should be the people that's giving advice to folks on the internet. Not these relationship gurus say, hey, it's what you need to do to get a man. Oh, this was needed to do, get a female. And they don't have it. They might date somebody for a few months and on to the next one. But people never say that, hey, sometimes you got to put yourself in position to meet these people. You got to go to the games, sit in the front row. You got to go to these parties they be at. Because if you don't go there, they ain't going to see you. It's like going to a job fair. And some of you guys are going to think I'm crazy by saying this, but you get dressed up, go to a job fair, talk to all these different type of people looking for a job, looking for a relationship. See somebody that's look real nice to you, you know what I'm saying? You're interested in them, so try to talk to them. And then, it depends on their attitude towards you, if it changed numbers or not. Now, I'm just talking for male point of view because males, we usually go out and get what we want. We are the hunters, hunter gatherers. But with females, nowadays they just get more bold. They be at these football games, basketball games, all the party where they're gonna be at, putting themselves in position. But if you got like 3 kids at home, and you got work like 2 jobs, you won't be able to meet these people. Remember the show Mr. Deeds? Wasn't that the show? The movie Mr. Deeds with Tyler Perry. He's up there, the lady working, and she got a kid, so she got to bring the kid to work and all that stuff. And then, it came out to be a nice love story. They started hanging out after that. That's only TV. Now, we have people like Kendra G, even Paul Pierce. Everybody give our relationships advice, but everybody's single. Jamal Bryant, he's a preacher. He's married, but guess what? He had a few divorces. Steve Harvey think like a man, but act like a woman. Allegedly, the last wife he got, he cheated on all his wives and just left him. And that wife he got now, man, he's struggling with. So how can we take these people advice? How can we look out and say, you know what? They got it together, man. They ain't got nobody, but they got it together. Okay, they got it together. Okay, whoopie-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, oh, look at that. Look at that Laura Harvey. All the guys want Laura Harvey, but she stays single. She hang out with a person for a little bit. I guess she said she want to be independent and just let around. When we pass around, but people want to date her. They still do. Brittany Griner. I think her name Griner. One of the two. Not the tall, not the tall basketball player, but her. She go out. She get the name to the game. Hey, get one of these dumb athletes, get pregnant, you good. But guess what? It's millions of women out there. Tons of women. So you gotta make sure you're in that right position to get knocked up. Well, first of all, they gotta like you first. And then you gotta make sure you're fertile. James had his movie before, Ray Donovan, back in the day. His TV show, it was a basketball player. He'd always come up with babies and stuff. So what it was is that this female, she gave him some, and then she saved the stuff and like spit it out into like a little condom or something and wrapped it up. So she used it for later. Yes, people does that. She spit the stuff out and wrapped it up so she can impregnate herself later on. Now, is that illegal? What is that? This is open up a whole new can of worms. Somebody take your semen, might take your semen with them when they get finished, and then get like a turkey baster or something, and put it inside themselves, and hopefully they get pregnant. Or they might get pregnant. Most of the time, then people are like, oh man, I don't know how she got pregnant. Would that be like stealing or something? What is that? I won't say it's armed robbery. Is that robbery? I don't. That's damn. But then how can you prove it? Unless you do it one time, and that's the only thing y'all did. Because the other times y'all been screwed and stuff, so you never know. In between that time, she's probably trying to give me your babies. I want your big black baby, Shannon Sharp. See, does that work? Get one of these dumb athletes with some money, get knocked up. Excuse me. There's some water in my system. But yeah, so you do this, they get knocked up. Now, you're not a woman of value, but guess what? The man you got is somebody of value. You don't want the man, you want the money. You don't even want the kid. I'm telling you, 10 times out of 10, when these chicks get knocked up, if they say, you know what, we'll give you some money, we'll give you child support, but we're going to keep the baby. That girl says, cool. It's just about the money. She want the money. She don't want the kid. The kid be at grandma's house. Why she out there going on trip to Dubai? I'm on my boss shit. I'm a boss. I do stuff all by myself. You're using the house money. You're not getting this on your own accord. But then you have other females looking at them like, dang, man, that's what I need to do. See, she's a boss. Guys, ladies, they have a show called Basketball Wives. These are not bosses. They're an extension of a basketball player that pays them money for their excursions. Then they might get like a little boutique or something. Say, I'm a boss bitch. Got a little boutique that nobody else never in. Steph Curry, keep giving me some money. Let's go. Let's fly to Canada. Let's fly to Europe. Honey, I'm going to Europe. Okay. It's in the joint account anyway. He got millions of dollars in there. You got 2,000. You got $35 million and $2,000 in the bank account. It's $35 million. You're 2,000. See, we're equal. See how that works? You see how it works? We're equal. I'm a boss. Now, there's some bosses out there. Most of them, they don't be out there saying they're a boss because guess what? They are a boss. When you're a boss, you gotta say you're a boss. If you were a relationship guru, does that mean, I can be in so many relationships and don't get chose for marriage, or they get chose for marriage but don't stay? Do I make the best person to take advice from? Now, give an example. Me, say I was a personal trainer, and people come up here, hey man, you're a personal trainer, yeah, and they look at my physique. I can tell you what to do. I can tell what the stretches you gotta do, the workout, what machines you get on, how much you should jog, what you should do, jump rope. But if I don't do it, if you don't see it in me, how the hell you gonna take my advice? Would you want to take my advice? Like this man, he's obese. And telling me what I need to do. Same thing with people that's single on this talk show. Everybody's single. Everybody's on here single. I ain't saying majority of them on here single. and they're gonna tell you what you need to do. Oh, oh, just a minute, guys. Just a minute. Okay. Oh. Okay, my package came. All right. Oh. Hey, I'm doing this. Okay. Okay, all right. I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Where was I? Yeah. Like I said before, you see somebody like me or something on personal training, then you won't take no advice from me. But if you see somebody that's on TV talking about they're a relationship guru, I give relationship advice, but they single or they've been married multiple times. Is that what we're looking for? To get screwed every once in a while for somebody high value, and that's it. Don't get wifed up. Don't get husband up. No king, no queen. And then say, "Oh man, social media ruined everything." No, this stuff been bad for a while. You know, hey, especially starting from college, or then you see people that marry friends and stuff. Yeah, before they hook, hey man, you know what? Oh girl, she got a sister. Oh, girl, she got one of her friends that's pretty cool. That's how people just get hooked up back in the day. But what the first thing they say, hey, it goes wrong. It ain't on me. So we gotta get back to that, the hookups. You know, because you know this person. Because whenever time you go out, like tonight, ladies' night, I might step my head out for a minute. Now, when I go out there tonight, say I meet somebody, I just know them from being out. I'm gonna let them bottom. I'm saying, hey, now I don't know their name. I ask their name, then they'll tell me, and I forget unless I put it on my phone to save it. Say with female, they'll forget my name too. With that being said, we don't know the person. So we gotta get to know the person. But if you have to hook up, the person you know knows the person. To hook up. What up, Nat?
What's going on?
Man, just out here talking about all these relationship advice people that we listen to, and they all single, and how can we take their advice if they're single and not married?
I think you can always take people's advice or at least listen to their success and their failure stories. Just because somebody is not married doesn't mean that they can't tell you. Uh, just because somebody's not married can't doesn't mean they can't tell you about marriage if they have been married before. Now, if they have not been married, then of course not. But if someone has been married before and their marriage didn't last, they can tell you what they feel like made it didn't last, what they were looking for in the marriage, and they didn't give. They can tell you their story, and you just take from it what you think you can take from it that makes sense with it.
Okay,
Now,
okay.
if you want to hit success stories, then obviously you would take you would listen to someone who has had success during marriage. But I think you could take away good and bad from anybody's situation.
Yeah. I guess you can, but they so popular now. Even with Kevin Samuels, rest in peace. He was. I don't think he never was married. And then, so when he passed away, he was single. But he was getting females advice on how to get a high value man, and sometimes men too advice on how to get things. But he was single, so it's like he's not living what he's talking about. I should say.
Absolutely, and the men are the ones who follow what he said more so than the women. The women wasn't following him like that. They were following him as far as watching his videos and shit and going along with some of the foolishness that he would say. But the men, from what
The
I've
foolishness.
seen, are the who really took heed to the shit that he said and changed. I feel like things changed when he came around with his rhetoric.
So,
I will say men change. Situations have changed drastically since he came around.
so it's the man's fault.
I definitely feel like it is, yeah, because y'all are the ones. Men are the ones who change according to him.
Can we
Yes,
have a
men change.
non-biased conversation? Can we have
You
not men against women? Can we just say it's a little bit both on both sides?
Oh, I'm not saying this men against. I'm not. I don't even really. This podcast is the only podcast that I actually have these type of conversations on. I've been past that, but
Yeah.
fact, yes, majority of these men who have changed and feel like they're the prize and all these don't want to take women out on dates no more and all this stuff. A lot of that stuff happened after Kevin Samuels and his rhetoric. That stuff wasn't going on prior to him. And I know
What,
because I was doing some dating prior to him and then
uh-huh.
now recently after my last relationship. And shit has changed a lot. And a lot of it is his rhetoric.
Okay, yeah, because I know with the regular that the Kendrick G is kind of like what he always saying, and things like that. But is the man not the prize? I mean, how's the woman the prize, or are they both the prize equally?
There you go, right there.
Are they equally the prize?
There you go, right there. I don't know. It's whatever it is you feel in your opinion.
I'm trying to see, and I need examples because I need if they said men are the prize, why are the men the prize? If the female the
I don't
prize, why are the female surprised?
know.
The prize.
I don't know. I ain't got
Oh,
nothing to you.
oh
But
my God.
say
You know,
the conversation was never came about.
who's the prize? Because I've been saying stuff like people saying like the man's the prize because they bring stuff into the relationship, and the women they're like it's like an add on. You know, they don't add that to the
Both people
relationship.
I think both people bring stuff into relationships. I think that there are women who bring things into relationships too, especially now since there are more educated black women out here than anybody else in the country. We bring a lot of black women bring a lot of things to the tables and entrepreneurs and all of that stuff. So you could say either one. It's not just the man nowadays that's bringing stuff into the relationship. That may have been the case at one point in time, but it's not in 2026.
So you're saying the women bring the education to the table?
I'm not just saying education. I said that a lot we're more educated, but being more educated usually means most of the time, if they're a working person, that they're bringing things to the table as well monetarily. Because usually a woman that's educated is educated for a reason, which is to make money and have a career. So it's not
Yeah,
just education, it's also money and
or for
value
themselves, or
as
for
well.
yeah, a family person.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Like when people like when men get into a situation, say, yeah, I'm gonna get this, get a house, car, and stuff like this. So when I find me a wife, I have this to offer her. Now, female, do y'all think like that? Oh, I'm gonna get this and this, so I offer this to a man, or is this?
Absolutely. Why wouldn't you? Especially women who want to be married and who are educated and value marriage and things of that nature. Absolutely. There are women who do that. We've been trained really since birth that we're supposed to prepare ourselves for marriage. So we absolutely do bring those things. It's just different things for different women. For women with education and monetary value is finances, it's stability, it's ambition and goals. For gold diggers, is they vagina, they mouth, and whatever else, the sexiness, and whatever else that they think they need to bring to get the man, so that they can keep the man. Whatever that person who, if they want to be married or in a relationship, whatever they think is of value that's going to help them get to where they're trying to be. That's what they bring to the table. It may not be of value to a specific man, but
Mhm.
they're bringing something.
Well, let's go to education. You think uh, guys are like, you know what? She's so educated. I love her for that.
We
Is that
already
been
had
her?
that conversation. Y'all already said that guys don't care about that, but it's a
Yeah.
y'all are, and it's crazy because I literally was thinking about this earlier today. When you say that, it's kind of a contradiction because on one hand, you don't want the gold digger because you were just talking about that before I got on here. Y'all don't like the gold diggers because y'all don't want them taking your money. You don't want to take them out on dates and all that stuff and spend money and all that stuff and then not get nothing in return. However, on the flip side, you don't care about a woman who has value, who has education, who has their own and all of that. You seems like I guess you just looking for sex. I don't even know what you at that point. I don't even know what you're looking for. So it's a little bit of a contradiction because then, and that's the case, what do you want then? If you don't care, if you don't want to gold digger, but you don't care about a woman who has her own, then I'm kind of confused as to what you want. And I feel like a lot of y'all are confused as well.
No, I think what it is that we want people to have their own. You know what I'm saying? It's fine, but you know, it's like people that work at female work at McDonald's, not knocking that job, but guys, if your girl's cool enough and you know and stable enough and say she about him. You know what I'm saying? That's what most men want. They're about him, not about okay being out with everybody else, having being seen by everybody else, but it won't be seen by him. You know, our goals is to get somebody that's for us, and that's not for what we can provide. But we have to provide something because we're men, so we got to bring something to the table, and we find a chick that's okay with what we bring to the table, and then they're funny. You know what I'm saying? They're attractive. You know what I'm saying? When we think about education, because I never met a chick and say, "Hey, how smart are you?" I mean, just common sense is good enough for me. Yeah, I don't know. Dez, you want to say anything, sir? I think Dez was talking a lot before. Nat got him quiet. He think that was getting on
I ain't
him.
got nothing. Hey, I'm sort of like Nat because I mean we do contradict ourselves, but you have to think about it. When a woman has their own money, their own this, their own that, they're more. It's mine when it comes to a man. I got this shit without you. They more selfish with it,
Yeah,
and that's what most men don't want. I mean, let's be perfectly honest. In a relationship, uh most men don't ask for an awful lot. You know what we really truly want, and we really don't really say it. Sometimes we just want some peace. I want to be able to come home, talk to you about my day with no drama. I mean, I want to be able to confide in you, and not when we have an argument, you bring it back up. I mean, because
yeah.
we already know a woman defense mechanism is I'm gonna bring back up what the fuck he say. And that's how you
Or
lose your household, because I understand men ain't the best. I truly understand that. But to get to how you think some marriages last for a long time, like our parents last for a long time because they found an equal point and they were able to discuss with each other what the issue is. Nowadays, it's far and far. It's real hard to get that out of people because you don't know if you're looking for a gold digger. I mean, you don't know if you're getting a gold digger or you're getting somebody that actually care about you. So dating in 2026, 2025, shit, basically dating after what, 2010 has been fucking horrible.
Absolutely.
I think
It's
it,
been fucking horrible. You rolling your dice. You might go on, I'm finna give a hypothetical number. You might go on 20 dates in 1 year. Out of them 20 dates, you might find one potential partner that might be worth you spending some time with. But then you gotta put up probably with some other little shit he probably or he or she got going on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got friends, and that's the killing part. Nobody goes into a situation being honest, say, yeah, I got friends, or I got situations.
yeah,
Because you afraid to give somebody the chance to make a decision on their own. You won't take that decision from me.
yeah, yeah. Hey,
Instead of saying, "Hey, I'll be real with you. I got two, three girls I may fuck, but it's not a consistent situation. I'm really trying to eliminate all they ass and give me one main girl." A female gonna be like, oh, nigga, you a hoe. Same thing on the other suit. If a woman comes to a man and say, yeah, I got about 6 dudes in my phone, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the other. First thing he gonna say is, all right, well, you go ahead, you fucking holler at them men, I'm gonna go ahead and take myself out the picture.
That's it.
I mean, that's just the way shit is nowadays.
That,
It's stupid to say, but that's just the way it is.
yeah. Well, sometimes, well, I guess it's kind of hard to compete with somebody you just met, and then you might compete for it. Then find out she ain't shit. Same with females, you try to compete. Cause that's what Captain Sam used to say. You need to compete for what you want. But
Only time, on- only time a person say that they ain't shit is when they been hurt. If they been hurt. If they ain't been hurt, they ain't gonna never say they ain't shit. A man will say they ain't shit, but a woman ain't gonna never. I don't know if no woman say I ain't shit. A man that's been hurt, like really love the person that been hurt, he'll say I ain't shit. I did some fucked up shit. But you'll never hear a woman say that because that admit guilt. That admit that they not perfect. And a woman always wants to be portrayed as perfect.
accountability, you believe that, Nat?
You said what?
Do you believe what you said? What Dad just said about you
Not
know?
fully, no, but I understand. I understand why he said it, but I don't fully agree with it.
Yeah, I think everybody look at themselves and say, you know what, I messed up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what every time something happened, I'm in a relationship, yeah, I messed up. I was the bad one. I didn't have enough time for him, or my PP wasn't too big, wasn't big enough for him, or it's just
What the heck? See, you was always six. This nigga say, cause my PP wasn't
Say
big
some
enough
damn
for him.
yeah, man.
PP.
Hey, after I got that surgery back in the day,
PP,
reduction.
really?
I got,
Motherfucker, hey, this ain't Chad and Ocho and Joe, nigga. This ain't Nightcat, nigga. We don't know about your goddamn PP.
I got, I got reduction, man. How to get it, man? I just had a
Anyway, I want to go back to something else. That Dad said. Uh,
go ahead.
I I think women, and see, this is why I'm an advocate for therapy. I do think that women who are healed and or have matured will admit their fault in situations. It's just not a lot of it's not a lot, and black people don't like to go to therapy and shit because everybody thinks they good, but we all fucking need
Yeah,
therapy whether we want to believe it or
I don't
not.
believe it.
But
I don't believe.
I think that you definitely do. You the main one, motherfucker. That
your ass.
there.
You should go three
Man,
times a
You
week.
got to go
and
to
you might
therapy.
even need to get
You need to go to
you
alcohol
and you
therapy. You need
and you
some of
might even
You
everything.
need
got
to get a
to go.
prescription. You might even need a prescription for some shit. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Okay. You-
You go. Hey, does it burn when you pee? You might need to get a prescription.
talking about a
Like
mental
that
health
say shit.
prescription, some mental health
Go ahead.
medicine.
I was
I'm
saying
talking
that,
about I'm talking about mental health medicine, some Xanax, Adderall, some.
man.
I got Adderall at the house. Adderall,
See
Adderall.
that
You
that
send
that's
that
what the
shit
rappers
to
do.
you
You know
send that
that.
shit to your friend.
Why y'all think these kids so messed up now? All these kids got therapy. All these kids be on some type of medication. You wonder
Because
why
they
they so
because they overdose them. That's why some of them do need the medication, but they overdose them, and I know that for a fact because when I worked at DCF, we used to have, and those kids who were in DCF custody, we used to have to drive motions requesting the court to allow them to take that medication, and we would have to include the drug information on it from
yeah,
drugs.com. Doctors be over medicating them. Some of them do need it, but is
yeah,
the shit be too fucking, the dosage be too fucking high. That's what it is.
Well, you know what it is. They get more money if they own the
Absolutely.
drug. They got some
Yeah.
type of
yeah,
deal with the drug company, and so if I get more people on this drug, I get a portion of the proceeds. I can go ahead and buy some stock into it. So I'm gonna prescribe
Mm-hmm.
Adderall. If I got 50 fucking clients, at least 30 of them motherfuckers on
Mm-hmm.
Adderall.
And
yeah.
that's the main medication that they would prescribe to was Adderall. It was a few others, but that Adderall was the main one that they would prescribe every rip.
Yeah.
My son stopped taking it because he said, "Dad, it made me
My
feel like a
friends.
zombie." He took it
Mm,
because he was so
mm.
energetic, so energetic, and he was like, "Dad, I don't want to take it no more." So I took his ass off of it. Me and his mom had an argument about it. Why you taking him off Adderall? I said for the simple fact he kept saying he felt
Yeah,
like a
my
Yeah.
zombie.
friend had took it, and she said the same exact thing. She felt like a zombie. And as a child, children are naturally have more energy than adults. They're kids, they're children. They don't have cares in the world. Yes, there
Hmm.
are some that do a little bit too much, where you gotta kind of calm them down a little bit. But yeah, they definitely overdosed them with
Yeah.
that shit.
We call those whoopings. They
So
need
that
diagnosed.
too. But
Nigga
you
Get
said
know,
their
when
ass
you
whooped.
at least,
whoopings.
Kids ain't get their ass whooped like they used to.
yeah,
It- it-
That's called child abuse
right. They be so
nowadays.
quick to take your kids away nowadays. You can't do all that shit. And
hey,
then you
hey,
talking about
Can't
kids,
whoop their ass.
and then you talking about kids who are already in the system. So they
yeah,
going through because you've taken them out of their natural comfort zone. Because kids, even though they may live in a fucked up ass household, they are, if they're with their parents and this is what they used to, they don't give a damn.
yeah,
So when you taking them out of their natural habitat and putting them somewhere else where you got people who don't give a fuck about them for real, they just trying to collect a check, they treat their own kids better than they treat these foster kids, then how you think they're gonna act? You
yeah,
don't
yeah,
think they're gonna
exactly. Yeah,
act out?
yeah. That's why I say I don't think the medication should be part of it. So I'm saying just have them just do hell. I don't know because once they get older, 18 and stuff, they don't have to take it no more. They choose to take it or they choose not to take it. So we often know, but then they need something to compensate for it if they ain't got the insurance to keep getting Adderall or whatever they medication they take it. They ain't got the money, so they self medicate with weed and
Well, if they diagnose with it and they continue to go to the doctor, because
yeah,
if they age out of DCF, they can they get them all the benefits that they need before they age out. So they get them, the Medicaid Medicaid, the medical card and all that stuff. They get them all that stuff beforehand. So they'll still be able to get that medication if they own government assistance and stuff, especially if they diagnose with it. But yes, it is still up to them to take it, to go get the medicine and take it and all that stuff too.
oh yeah,
Like I
yeah,
said, some people do need that shit. It's just like back in the day when we was younger, they used to give them Ritalin and all that stuff. Some of
yeah.
these kids do need that shit. Some of them do. I have my friends and my it's teachers all through my family. My sister is a teacher, and she
Mm-hmm.
tell me about these damn kids and how bad they are. And she's a parent herself, so she know. So some of these kids do need some of the medication. I just don't believe in overdosing them. Like I said, I think they give them too much medication.
Yeah. And would they need the same medication for the rest of their life, or medications just to do certain things?
I think, well, it is medication to probably concentrate a little bit better, even though, again, if they
Yeah.
over medicate, still ain't concentrating. But yeah, if they, again, go to therapy and get the help that they need once they become an adult, then no, they probably won't need my slow ass. They
Well,
probably won't need the medication once they get older. It just depends. You can grow out of that stuff once you
okay.
mature a little bit.
I feel you. Let's go talk about these therapists. Now, a lot of these therapists are just as crazy as their patients. So that's why I say I don't believe in therapy because these must have issues. I know therapists who have issues.
Well, that's why you have to find the right one and the one that works best for you. That's
But how
with
do you find
anything.
the right one?
You got to do your research and you go talk to them and see how it works out. Since I've been
No,
down here,
like in their personal life is messed up. But
I
they
don't
come,
know about that. I'm not asking them about their personal life. My job ain't to know about their personal life. My job is for them, is to tell them about my life and them to help me. Now, I have had 3 therapists since I've been here.
hmm
3 different therapists. One I stopped going to. I forgot why I stopped going to. I think it was for financial reasons at that time. I wasn't making enough money to pay her. Then the other one was we just outgrew each other, And then the last one, our schedules just didn't coincide. But even with all three of them, and they were all three Black women, different age groups. The first one was the older one, the oldest one. The second one, she actually was an intern. She wasn't fully licensed yet. And I got a lot of, to be honest, I think she helped me the most out of all three of them. And then the last one, she helped me some. She seemed like she was closer to my age, but probably a little bit older than me. But I do think that her personality and my personality didn't really match up well. So
Okay.
you just gotta, go to somebody. You can outgrow your therapist. It's because you go to somebody don't mean you need to go to them forever. But if y'all personalities match up, if you feel like the tools that they're giving you is helpful, and that they're keeping your attention and stuff, then I think then it's good. But if they're not helpful to you, or it's not, you feel like y'all not meshing well, then you find somebody else.
Okay. Well, do you think the therapists who practice what they preach?
I don't know. Again, that's not my job to follow whether or
Yeah.
not they practice what they
Okay.
preach. My
Well,
job is to take the
yeah.
tools that they give me and see if what they tell me to do works for me and what's going on in my life. That's what I'm concerned about. I don't even ask them. I say, how you doing? And they'll say fine. They're not gonna go into their life. But I don't ask them about their life because I don't care. And I'm just being honest. I don't care about their life. They're here
Okay,
to
I
help
understand, I
me.
understand that part. Yeah, it'll help you. But what if their life is in shambles? If
I
somebody's life
don't
is in
care,
shambles,
and
and
I
you
would never
know,
know that.
hold
I
on,
just told you I had 3 different therapists. I
yeah,
know nothing about none of their lives.
I understand
All
that
I
part.
knew was the tools that they gave me
Yeah,
to try to make myself better. I don't care about what they got going on.
I understand that. I'm not talking about that part, but I'm not saying you got to know nothing about them because I had a situation back, and it's a therapist. She was therapy for the therapist for therapy for the kids, and she was like a door slammer. She get angry and stuff like that. She now everything she's trying to teach the kids not to do, she does it. So how can somebody that does this stuff tell you what not to do?
And again, if you see that they are doing something or if y'all don't mesh, then
No,
what
no,
I
no. I'm
said from
not
the
saying that.
beginning,
No, I'm saying, say you don't know nobody's life, but their life is in shambles. You just there for yourself. How can you, even though you know what life, how can you trust somebody that does life is all messed up to give you advice for your
again,
life?
you asking the same question, I'm telling you the same thing. My answer not going to change. If I don't know nothing about them or their life, I don't know what they have going
Yeah,
on. All I'm concentrating on is them giving me the tools that I need, me applying that to my life to see if it's going to work.
yeah,
And if it works, then I'll keep going with them until it don't work. But when it don't work, then that's when it's time to say, okay, maybe I need to talk to somebody else. If I don't know nothing about their life,
yeah,
then I can't say that they're not the proper one to teach me, or they're not someone who I need to learn from. I'm not asking them about their life. I don't know nothing about their life. So it doesn't matter to me. All I'm concentrating on is the things that they're telling me I should do and whether it works or not.
yeah. But that's kind of expensive, ain't it? To talk, go to a therapist. It might work, it might not. Then you go to the next one.
No, because that's what you have. I use my insurance for my account, my therapy. And when I couldn't afford it anymore, like I said, and really the only reason why I couldn't afford it is because I stopped working because I was in law school. When I couldn't afford it anymore, I stopped going. But my copay, all 3 therapists, my highest copay was, I think, with the last therapist, which was $50. And that's because she was a therapist and a life coach. The other 2, I think, were both like $20 or $30 because my insurance covered it. So if you have insurance and it covers it, which a lot of jobs nowadays do cover mental health because they know that everybody suffers from mental health or mental issues.
No,
If
everybody,
you
not
have a
everybody.
job that covers mental health, then you're not only all you paying is a copay.
Okay. Well, guess what? Give me $20. I'll be your therapist. I can tell you everything you need.
I
I give you
definitely would never. I would never, and that's what I was gonna say. You be on here giving all the wrong advice majority of the time, and you want people to listen to you and watch you and like and share and subscribe. So you ain't no different than these damn therapists, if you ask me.
That's what I'm saying. It's for free. But I ain't charging nobody nothing. I should charge people $20 a pop.
But you telling your life though. You're talking about your life, or you're acting as if you're talking about your life. They not telling us about that they life. They just giving us tools, and like I said, you using them to and trying it out and seeing it if it works. If it works, then it's worth the money. If it don't work, then it ain't, and you stop going. We waste
Well,
money on all type of other bullshit,
yeah,
drugs, alcohol, clothes,
that works.
gambling, thing
That
else.
works.
So 20 to $50 ain't gonna hurt you once or twice a month to try to get your mind together.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm a therapist, man. You know what I'm saying? Just ain't got the
To
license.
yourself. I don't think nobody in their right mind gonna
Man,
take
I give out good advice.
Yeah, to yourself.
But people don't want to take it from me because they be like, no, he just talking. But if people actually listen to me and do what I say, they're like, damn, he was right. But people don't want me to be right. People don't want
Absolutely
me to be right.
not.
The good Terrell can't be right.
Absolutely not. I wouldn't take the advice, no type of advice that you give me. Sorry.
Dang. You would get it from a stranger instead of from a friend?
I absolutely will.
I listen, I don't judge.
That's good for you. I don't even take the advice of my friends no more like that. You know, I listen to I
Yeah.
listen, but I don't even take some of my friends' advice like that either, because some of my friends have led my ass the fuck astray. And yeah, the situation, you know, you can only take people advice depending upon what your situation is too.
Yeah, yeah. And then the friends, they care about you, so they don't want to see nothing bad
But
happen to
they
you.
care about you, but a lot of times friends will tell you to do some shit that they wouldn't even do.
Oh
So
yes,
that's
I
why you
know.
got to be careful with that. And then especially in relationships, that's the other thing too that I've learned for myself. A lot of times we tell our friends and family our side of the story, but we don't tell the other person's side, especially if the
Exactly.
other person said to me, well, you hurt me in this way or that way. We only tell how that person has hurt us. So they only going based off of one side of a
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
So of course they can tell you to act in a certain way, or oh, you don't need them. So that's
Mhm.
why I have learned to not even I don't even tell my friends a lot of my business when it comes to men that I deal with, specifically if I'm in a relationship. Now, if it's just somebody I'm fooling around with or whatever, then I might tell them little stories. And even then, I still ain't listen to them like that, because I'm doing what the fuck I want to do regardless. But yeah,
Oh Lord.
especially relationship, absolutely not.
If you be transparent, tell them the whole story. That's why I do. I tell them the whole story. And it's like sometimes somebody like, man, that was stupid. They tell me that, like, damn, they had me think about,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
I did overreact. Yeah, you know, that's what you need sometimes.
no, women are a lot more judgmental than men. So, and my friends especially, and especially when it comes to me, because I'm different in a way that I can't really explain right now. But I'm a little bit different in the way that I approach really life,
Yeah,
but a lot of things. So I'm not, like I said, in the past I did, but now I probably wouldn't take none of my friends' advice. And I got smart friends, you know, I'm not taking nothing from them, but I'm gonna do things the way that I want to do them. And
then
I'll tell you
why you
that's about
go to a
it later.
therapist then? If you're gonna do the things you want to do,
What?
why even go to a therapist if you're gonna do the same? Do what you want to do?
Well, I'm talking about in a romantic relationship. I'm not talking about like when I go to a therapist, a man is only maybe about 10% of the topic of my topic. When I go to a therapist, it's about me. It's about my career. It's about my childhood. It's about things that I got going on, you know, personally in my life as an adult. I don't really talk about my relationships like that with men, a little bit, but like I said, it's not a major part of a topic, because that's the other thing too. I'm not boy crazy like a lot of these women are.
Yeah,
Me personally, I'm focused on me, how to better me in my life, how to make this money. So I can live well and do what the fuck I want to do. Like that's what I'm on. Yeah, I want to be in a relationship. I want a man and all that shit. But that ain't my main focus. My main focus is making sure that I'm good, because ain't nobody gonna take care of me but me. Y'all be on here again. Y'all be on here talking about you don't like gold diggers and all that shit. So I got to make sure I'm taken care of. So a man ain't my number one topic most of the time.
No, a gold digger, it's like somebody that's just want the money all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody you will give money to females. You know what I'm saying? If it's like reciprocating, like all the time, like, oh, I need this, I need that. It's like when female in a relationship, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure my light bill. Okay, I got you, babe. Stuff like that. But ain't nothing like, hey, I need to pay my rent and all that stuff. Oh, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute, stop. I need you to pay my car note. I know I have my own car note I need to pay. See, that's
Right.
what we look at, the gold diggers. But somebody that's need a couple of dollars, or you know what I'm saying, reciprocate. If I need to borrow something from you, you know what I'm saying, either or. You know what I'm saying? We'll give it to y'all. We have to borrow from y'all though. And speaking of
Well,
this,
I not necessarily with my man. No. Well, first of all, I don't really give out money like that to men. Like I'm not a. I don't. That's kind of a turn off for me, unless we're in a relationship, and even then, like it just depends. I don't ask, I personally don't even ask people for money though. And you can ask my sisters and them, you can ask anybody who knows me. I'll suffer before I ask anybody for money. That's just how I am. It's a childhood trauma because of shit that I went through when we was kids, and family used to treat me and my sisters like shit because of they dislike for my mother. That's a whole nother story. Anyway, so I don't ask people for money. Like I'll go without until I can get it for myself. That's just the type of person that I am anyway. So I really don't even like people asking me for money like that. To be honest with you, I don't really. Now I give out money. I give money all the time to people, but I don't really let me give it on my own. I don't really like people asking me for money like that because I work hard for my money. And like I said, don't nobody take care of me. So I don't get money unless I make it on my own. So yeah, it's
and you got get something in exchange for it, huh?
no, it ain't even about getting nothing in exchange for it because when I do, I, huh?
Say, well, we'll borrow $60. Now you know what you gotta do now for the 60 now.
Your ass. No, really, because when I do give out money, though, I give it away. I don't. That's the other thing too. When I give somebody money, I don't expect it back. But that's also because I'm not giving money that I can't afford to give.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah.
but I don't expect it back now. If you give it back to me, I'm appreciative, and you about can probably ask me for money anytime. But if I give my brother to this day owe me $50 that he told me he was gonna pay me on Friday, and we didn't had about 200 Fridays, and the motherfucker he ain't paid me back yet.
Is that hey? Well, you
But
ain't gonna worry about next again.
Huh?
You ain't gotta worry about asking him to borrow money again. He's not gonna ask no more.
Oh, he know, yeah. Oh, yeah, he know. I talked to him when I was in Chicago. Yeah, I ain't bring it up, and he ain't bring it up either. And quiet as is kept, I ain't really talked to him like that on no consistent basis since he borrowed that damn money because he know he owed me money. But it is what it is. Like I'm more of a giver than a taker, though. But when it comes to men in relationships, like we got to be deep in that, and I have to be able to trust you enough to give that money and either know that you're gonna give it back to me or know that if I needed money, I can come and ask you for it, like you said. So
Yeah. I feel Well, speaking of men borrowing money, let's do Bell No Bell. Got this one for you right here, man. He's a handsome man, so they say.
Oh, I got a story to tell when we finish this, but absolutely not. He looked like one of my coworkers, actually. But no.
He could be.
For real nowadays.
He got the white beard on. Yeah. See what he in there for. Domestic
I knew it. I
violence.
said it in my head, battery.
Man.
I told
It's
you we
about
get
that.
more. Huh?
Yeah, it's more than stuff going on. You think they be jumping the gun sometimes with these battery cases?
Absolutely. We had a case today. Now it was clearly battery. They showed the video of it. I tried so hard not to laugh. I couldn't even laugh. But the shit, it was funny, but it wasn't funny because long story short, okay, go do your bill or no bill, and then I'll tell you about it.
Oh no. Well, I'm gonna be like anyway. Now go ahead and tell your story while she up here. Go ahead.
Why she look like she ain't got no shirt on? Why she look like she naked though? What she got going on?
I don't know. Hey, she probably there for nudity, running around butt naked.
Something. What the hell? Indecent exposure.
Yeah, I want her to be in the same outfit.
Your ass.
She got gray hairs. Is there gray hairs up there?
In St. Cloud. Yeah.
Oh,
It looked like it a little bit. 32. She's stressed out. Grand theft.
Oh. Yeah, I want that, man, because I had that. That's what happened to me before. You gotta stay up in there.
That's a flashback.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it was right. No, it was a video of basically the guy went in the store to get his. I guess the people in the store are supposed to fix his phone. They fixed it. They halfway fixed it, but they wanted him to pay for it first. He didn't want to pay for it. He wanted to make sure the phone worked before he paid for it. Long story short, he beat the hell out this damn clerk at the store, and he was trying to get a bond. But they was charging him with burglary with the battery, and I'm like, how y'all charge him with burglary? And I need to look that up too. I said I was gonna look it up. Well, they saying that he took the phone back. From the video that I saw, I don't feel like I saw a phone, but they said he had the phone in his hand. But regardless, from what I learned and from what I thought, burglary is when you forcibly enter in the place. He didn't forcibly enter the place. He came in there to conduct a transaction with the man. It's just unfortunately they had a disagreement. So yeah, these Florida laws are a mess. I'm about this next week, my last week at the courthouse. So anyway, I just got another position somewhere else. But
oh, for real? You still with the courthouse though? I mean, still with the judicial
no.
system?
Yeah, it's still in the legal field. I'm going back to my paralegal field.
Oh, for real? It's too
paralegal
much
career. It's not. No, I actually like what I do. I really enjoy what I do, even though criminal is a bit much for me. But I enjoy what I do. But it's that motherfucking courthouse is toxic and it's messy. It's too many people up there, too many different energies. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Even though those law firms are very toxic as well, but
it's smaller.
Yeah, it's smaller and it's just a little bit different, but I can't do the courthouse no more. But yeah, that mess was crazy though. Seeing that video, it wasn't funny, but it was funny, but it wasn't funny.
Yeah, so it'd be some shit on a world star like
on the real. And for whatever reason, I think I'll be looking like, I don't know. Cause the dude, he was looking straight at me when they finished showing the video. He looked straight at me. I looked at him, and then I just put my damn head down. Like, dude. I mean, I understand.
The victim did. The victim looked at you.
No, the suspect.
Oh, he said he see what I did.
Yeah, he looked at me and shit, and I looked at him, and I just put my head down because. I can't, you got to be stone faced in there.
Yeah.
So, and unfortunately, I understand the situation because the boy he's a young boy. He did try to talk to the guy, but the guy it was like, I get it. I get both parts. Like, you can't just go in there and beat nobody up. But at the same time, I understand why he was getting so upset about it because these people be playing with you. These companies be playing with you and shit. And
Yeah.
it does piss you off. So I mean, I get it. But and he in front of the wrong damn judge. He was trying to get I think he was trying to get a bond, and he in front of the wrong damn judge trying to get a bond because she ain't going for none of that.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey. Well, hopefully everything work out for both of them.
Yeah. He young. He needs to sit his little self down though, because he had gotten into some more trouble. So they always that's one thing about her. She taking into account everything, your past and all that stuff. So yeah, hopefully he sit down somewhere whenever this is over with. I mean, it ain't like he gonna get no whole bunch of time, but he could get a couple years if they don't come out with no decent plea.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because man, but yeah, that's crazy. Well, keep up good work and congratulations on your new position.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We need you in the legal field, so we can just in case something happened to me. I need to talk to you.
Lord.
Pro bono, right?
Huh?
Pro bono?
Hell no, ain't no pro bono. I'm gonna need a retainer. The hell?
Hey, I'll give you a bottle of Crown. What's up?
No, I'm good.
Crown.
Nope. I need some. If that's the case, I'm gonna need some Maker's Mark. Matter of fact, Woodford Reserve. That's my drink.
There you go, Woodford. Hey, you heard that, guys? Woodford Reserve.
A gallon, the good brand too. The expensive.
Hey, I'll make sure I get it first. I'm gonna get it now, so just in case.
You can't use this as no verbal contract. I do not consent.
Oh Lord, it's already been recorded. And I'm gonna cut this part out.
Right. Oh no, that absolutely not. My face ain't on here. That could be anybody. I don't know who that is.
It's from voice recognition. I didn't.
All right, have a good day.
All right, thanks for coming through, Nat. All right. Yes, folks, like we lost you again, sir. Like I said before, man, relationship advice from single people. How did that work? But people follow them all the time, so I guess they say you can learn from anybody. You can learn from a crackhead to not smoke crack. You learn from a fat person, it needs to work out. I guess it work out like that. I don't know. Like, say, subscribe, hit the like button, and I am a therapist unofficially. But I have all the advice, better advice, and I'm way, way, way cheaper. $20, $40, $60, $60, so I can enjoy my evening. Yeah, go Terrell! The podcast.